Little Mountain is, it doesn't have the grandeur of the Grand Tetons by any means. It doesn't look like some ragged, jagged peak. You see it and it looks kind of like a little sawed-off mountain. You can tell it's old. And from looking at it from far away, it looks like, it looks green. It's got some trees on it, but, who cares, right? It doesn't look like it has any water. It doesn't look like it has anything. And you get closer to it and you hit the scrubby sagebrush area and you have the fields of wildflowers. And then you walk a little bit and you get into the mountains and the entire landscape changes. And that's what I love about this area. You just have to get a little bit deeper into it and it changes and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I get the feeling of protection from being out here and from experiencing it, and I think to myself what it would be like if this wasn't out here, if I didn't have this opportunity, if I couldn't just, drive out of town and come here. And it would be such a major loss, I think, to me, emotionally and developmentally. Like, I can come out here and just connect, and, the world kind of falls away, and I love that feeling. I love that I can come out here and just experience the beauty of this area. I was tying flies before I had anything to do with fly fishing. And honestly, so I have a really tight academic schedule. I have a lot of things going on and I needed a decompression activity. And so I saw my dad sitting down tying a fly one day and I just sat down with him and I just asked him to start explaining stuff to me. And he told me the only way I can explain it to you is to have you do it. So he sat me down in front of the vise and taught me, all the basics, how to do everything. And from then on, I was just kind of hooked. I've been fly fishing for a year, fishing for 16 years, but fly fishing for a year, and I've never caught a fish. I've had so many near misses. I've never been able to land a fish. I've had fish bite my fly before, but when I was able to actually pull up my rod and I saw that the fish was still on the line, I had this kind of freak out moment, like, oh my God, what do I do next? And then I just, I started to reel it in. I realized that I had the fish there and it was on the hook and it was just, I don't know, it was so cool. It was such a unique experience. I am who I am today, and I am where I am today is because of my dad, because he taught me how to fly fish and he got me out in the area and he got me passionate about it. And, they got me involved in TU, him and my mom. And he was a very passionate person, and he was a hunter and a fisherman, and he loved the area. And I guess that's how I learned to love the area, because, if he'd never known where to go, or if he'd never known, what was out here, I would have never been out here. He always took us whenever we wanted to go in the hills. He always had somewhere in mind where he wanted to go, and he took us. And I guess it was a real bonding experience between me and my dad to get out here. And sorry. Family is a huge part of everything that I've done out here, because I wouldn't have any of it without my dad and without my family. I connect with the area so much that I don't want to see it go. I want to see it here. I want to know that I can always come out here and have this opportunity to go fish, or just to sit around, to hike, to take pictures. I want to know that I still have that, and that's why I'm so passionate about this area.